Several years ago, I was booked by an actors agency to photograph their actors over 4 days. Each model had 10 minutes. I allowed the first 3 minutes for meeting each model, developing a connection and posing them, with the remaining 7 minutes to shoot. It was tough. I needed to remain 100% present for each person and ensure my energy remained positive. I was very conscious of not going into autopilot mode, which is really easy to do in these situations. Most of the actors were seasoned professionals and helped make my job easy. That was until I got to actor 142 at 3:40 p.m. on day 3. She was in her mid-40s, scared to death and incredibly self-conscious. Sadly, this is typical of many models that I meet. When I shook her hand, her palms were clammy. She spoke very quickly. "I'm so sorry, I'm not very photogenic. I'm too old and ugly. Just take a snap quickly and don't show me so I can get this over with and go home." This particular lady had joined the agency at the suggestion of one of her friends. They thought that becoming an extra on films would help her get over a painful divorce and the loss of her job. Her self-esteem was at rock bottom. When she spoke, she couldn't make eye contact. Her shoulders were hunched over and her body language screamed, "I'm worthless." Her eyes were dull and her smile was forced and sad. "There's no such thing as an unphotogenic model," I said. "You just haven't met the right photographer yet." I spent the next 15 minutes taking her through my visualization techniques and gave her a pose that made her look and feel confident. We got some great shots and she left my studio giggling and excited. She couldn't believe how good she looked. A week later, she called me to thank me for the photos and told me that that day was the first time in a long time she actually felt beautiful. The whole experience had boosted her confidence and made her really start questioning her negative thought patterns. This made my day. Connecting with someone and changing the way they see themselves gives my work meaning. Portrait photography is much more than knowing which lens to use or what aperture or lighting style works best in any given situation. The one thing that sets portrait photographers apart from landscape and still life photographers is your ability to connect and develop a rapport with your models. How well you're able to do this will have a direct influence on the quality of your portraits. I believe that a portrait is a collaboration between the photographer and the model. Great portraits reveal as much about the person behind the lens as it does about their subject. How we feel about yourself on any given day is going to have a big impact on the quality of your portraits. How you make your model feel is not only going to have an impact on the portrait, but also on the model. It's my hope that after doing this course, you'll develop the confidence to pose and direct your models and make all the people you photograph look and feel incredible.